Welcome to the Alsco Uniforms It Pays to Keep Clean podcast. Join us as we spend time with regional managers and national sales managers to discuss their team's growth journeys. In this podcast, we'll talk about sales and service collaboration, celebrate customer retention wins, and highlight stories of service excellence. I'm your host, Dana Craig. Let's get started. Jean-Francois Gravel. Did I say that okay?
You said very well.
Okay.
Jean-Francois Gravel.
Oh, yeah, I think
You're
that's
probably
exactly
the best
how
one
I
to say
sounded.
my name.
Okay. Anyway, regional manager for Region 4, also known as Canada.
Canada. It's a country, by the way.
It is the entire, not even just a region, huh?
Okay.
So tell us a little bit about, you've been with Alsco for a while now. I know you've got long-standing history within the industry, but tell us a little bit about your Alsco journey and kind of how you came into this regional manager position.
Okay. It was a gift of life, if you ask me.
Okay.
Okay, I was in the industry more than 25 years. Now with Alsco, it's 3.5 years. And I never thought I would come back for Alsco. And my first day was a real good onboarding. We talk about good onboarding. Tom was there and Jim was there too. And you know what? Everything started very well.
Yeah.
And enjoy. But what it challenged the most, if I can say that positively, it was I saw what is the potential of Alsco. Mm-hmm. It takes me maybe a month. So I was based in Montreal. I know very well Montreal because where I come from, it was my central place for the company. And I have that big window in the boardroom, and I said, my God, the people, we know Alsco exists, but the market doesn't know what Alsco can do for. And I said, okay, let's go. Just do it. And since I make a lot of change. I know we talk about sales, but probably I was before some region when I said, hey, give me sales. I remember when Tom asked me, he said, Jean-Francois, what will be your first challenge?
So this is Tom Schreischun.
Yeah, my predecessor.
Right.
I said, Tom, it will be the sales to get the growth.
Yeah.
I know we talk about retention too, but it was. But Ben and Ryan was really generous. They give me more sales. We went to 17 to 22 SC, one sales manager. Now we have 4, 38 SC, one national account, and one national regional national sales manager. And on the operation side, I need to have those people around me. Hey, you want to win? Because I like to win. Right. And we have to give to the market.
I think what's interesting, so in your 3.5, coming in on 4 years with Alsco, but you came from a really growth-minded background. So you were ahead of your time, if you will, in terms of us reinvigorating with growth as our water. So you really were a little bit ahead of the curve in a way, which I would expect nothing less from you, of course.
Okay.
But how, since we have kind of made that change to this growth as our water motif, has there been a change in your messaging or a change in how you're managing or speaking with people in your region?
I have that at the beginning.
Yeah.
But now I know Alsco is the goal.
Yeah.
Like that, everybody.
You've got all the support you need.
I have all the
That's
support
right.
I need,
Yeah.
and this make a big difference.
Right.
So Alsco is a great company, great culture, a great vision. Now we have the great people, strong people with experience, and some with a new person with a good potential. No, I have the feeling, Dana. You know what? I have the feeling why I chose to go with Alsco. It's the timing now.
Yeah, right.
Because what I did in the past, I said, my God, I have to repeat what I did and enjoy what I did in the past. Do it again.
Right.
Yeah.
On steroids, we hope. So just so you know.
Well, I'm ready.
So tell us a little bit about, in terms of any stories of sales and service or sales and operations collaboration that you've seen over the last 6 or 8 months, something that kind of inspires you to know that there's good stuff going on.
I can tell you, I don't want to bring nobody jealous on my branch I
Oh,
cover.
gosh, no.
But each branch bring a real good story because I ask you to share me some story. And people are prone to share me good story.
Yeah.
They call me. They could be an RSR. It could be an SC. Hey, we did that. But the one I will keep, it's a customer I always want to have in the past and still with Alsco. And one day an SC said, hey, we have an opportunity because that customer is a massive customer. You can have that customer in Canada and in US, but it was a division in Canada. And he came, he said, hey, this customer is not satisfied with the competitor. I won't name the name, but, and, the, and we start to work. But I introduced myself, the sales did everything what they're supposed to do. But at the end, what the customers asked is, okay, guys, you make a real good speech. You look really good, but I need to touch that. Mm. And they ask us, okay, what is our customer? And he asked if we do business with one of his customers he have on his list. And we said yes. It was a big customer too, the same kind of industry. He went there, talked to the user who wear our clothes, talked to the management, and we made the deal.
Oh, nice.
You know what? Service, collaboration, good quality of service. I cover both at the same time.
Absolutely.
And it was
great
a real
reference. And did you know that that customer would act as a good reference for us? I mean, did you have that sense? Have they operated in that role in the past? Or
we expect all the customers satisfied with us.
Yes.
But it was, I won't say it was a lot, because if you give the best, you try to give the best, you have more chance to get a good quality of service and customer satisfied. But we were lucky. I don't want to use that word, but he was satisfied with us.
And so what about on the customer retention side or great customer service excellence? Are you hearing?
You know what? I will show you the last one. It's a customer, his value is around 10,000 a week, and it's a spa, okay? That it's a business sold to somebody else who have already 4 other spa.
Oh, okay.
10,000 a week.
Right.
And all those. And I said to the GM, you know what? We are not in good position.
Right, we're at risk.
A big risk because the other one won't get the only one he doesn't have. And the GM with the service did a good introduction to that new owner, presented very well. And at the end, you know what? He stayed with us for one thing, not for the price, because we give good service and a good quality of product.
Oh, that's always good to hear.
And you know what? It was really good too. And I would tell you, Dana, believe me, the GM can hear, if the GM will see that, I was really nervous to lose that customer.
Yeah.
Because it was 90-10. But now the game is to get the other 4.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, well, you've got till the end of the year, so see what you can do there, okay?
Oh, yeah, okay.
We'll check back in.
Okay, I have 6 months to do that, okay.
It's not even 6 now anymore, buddy. You got to get going. So I'm assuming, I know you travel across the country kind of continuously. And so you've experienced all of the growth meetings at the different plants. And and you were maybe doing some measure of a growth meeting previously, maybe it wasn't called that. But how have those growth meetings evolved, and what have you kind of seen as best practices over the last 6 months as you've witnessed them?
You know, I will tell you, we did something good lately to help that situation, because I participated of all those meetings at the beginning. Some, Brian explained that some did very well and some was slowly.
Yeah.
But the thing is, to get a real grow meeting, you need to have that trust and good communication. Yeah. And to help that, I don't know if this will answer your question, Dana, but this make a huge jump of the quality of the grow meeting. It's we make a meeting between the GM and sales manager. We invite a specialist, a doctor, on trust and communication for a day.
Cool.
Just for a day.
Oh, good for you.
Fine. It was just our group, GM and RSM, myself and Dean and Brian. And after that, everybody understand, you know what, when we talk together,
right,
believe on what,
that's when the magic can happen.
No,
I love that. So thank you for recognizing that sometimes the best advice and the best help can come from the outside, and taking steps to bring that inside. I think that's really fabulous. But trust is such that's the foundation. Nothing else gets built until that's been built.
You get the reality with that.
Absolutely.
If I'm talking to you, you and I, we are able to give.
Right. And it's one thing to, let's say you and I build trust, then we add one more person into our mix. Then another person. We don't have time for that, quite frankly. So you go into these growth meetings where there can easily be 12, 15 or more people. And if that foundation doesn't already exist, we're going to struggle. So
Yeah, we
what a
struggle.
great
We
way.
don't get where we want to.
That's right.
It's almost a fake. We
And
do
it
it,
becomes
but,
we check it off, but it becomes a bit of a frustration. So what a great way to tackle that. I think that's really great. And how long ago did you do that? And have you had a chance to kind of see the
we did in
results
June.
of it?
We did
Okay.
in June.
So it's pretty new still.
It's pretty new.
Yeah.
It's almost it's over 6 weeks,
Yeah.
and I can tell you, I think seriously, the last two one I saw, we have a good grow meeting.
Okay.
It is perfect, no.
No.
Because if it's perfect, you know what? We have to challenge each other.
Sure.
But that communication, that reality we put on the table, it's there.
Oh, that's fabulous. That's a really great one. So we are, as we mentioned, we're end of July now. So August is coming up. We're coming in on the end of the year. We have a lot of goals and metrics yet to meet for the next few months. How are you and your team, how are you meeting that challenge and tackling the back half of the year?
Well, grow meeting is still there. Okay, it's the first one. Because at the end, don't lose customer and get the new customer.
Yeah.
I think if everybody work together, it's a good thing. We had different program regarding the retention. We had the SLAM.
Yes.
But before that, in Canada, we started a month ago a new contest regarding renewal. The leads.
You all are either contesting or vacationing. This is what I can tell about being Canadian. Is that fair?
No,
No.
I don't
Oh,
understand
no.
what do you mean by that?
All your public holidays. We've talked about this before. Anyway, okay, so you've got some contests to kind of invigorate.
we have
people.
that to improve that because we know if we have a contract, we are more solid when we meet customers.
Absolutely, yeah.
And if we look DM on the road, it's a good program because if we look in the past in Canada at the beginning of the year, or if you look last year, the average a month was around 45, 50 DM on the road. The DM is the one who is supposed to meet the customer.
Yeah.
If you look the last month, June, because it was June, only five.
Oh,
it's not 0, it's 5.
Right.
And we have those double up between that because it's Canada Day and some French-Canadian birthday, Saint Jean-Baptiste. No, it was a big win. This gave you more chance to meet those customers, and we tried that.
Yeah.
This is what all those programs in place, and with the same objective to grow.
Right, but running at a high level will get you to the mark. Well, that's great.
Thank you to help me with that.
Yeah. Well, merci beaucoup. I appreciate you spending the time with me, and we look forward to seeing what the Canadian region's going to do through the end of 24 and on into 25.
Let's see.
Okay.
I will look behind.
Okay. Thank you.
That's all for today's episode of the It Pays to Keep Clean podcast. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the world of Alsco uniforms, where we explore the growth and challenges in our industry. Tune in next time for more industry insights, growth strategies, and tales from the field. If you've enjoyed our time together, please leave us a rating and review on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to your podcasts. If you want to learn more about our services, visit us at alsco.com. From all of us here at the It Pays to Keep Clean podcast at Alsco Uniforms, thank you for listening. Stay safe, stay clean, and we'll see you in the next episode.